Hello everyone, I am back with a new video. Today I'll be using some stems from Altenew, and these are called Wild Hibiscus and Label Love. I'll be doing some very simple watercoloring, and I'm gonna be coloring some of these flowers. This is such a gorgeous stem set. It has all these large flowers that are great for coloring, and you have also some beautiful sentiments and butterflies and a cute little bird here. I have here a piece of watercolor cardstock. I'm just gonna be placing a mat underneath my watercolor cardstock here because it has its own texture, and I just want to make sure that I'll be getting a perfect impression. I'm gonna be applying a bit of this anti-static powder so I can now ink my stamp with the Versamark. The powder that I'm using is from Wow, and this is the metallic gold Reach. You can find links to the supplies I've used on my blog or here on YouTube. I'm gonna be stamping this other flower here also. And just because I want some more of these leaves, I'm gonna be inking only the leaf and stamp this several times. You can also cut this stamp and separate the leaf from the flower if you want. They are not too close to each other, so you can easily do that. And I also have some vellum here, and I'm gonna be stamping some of those leaves onto this vellum. I'm not sure that I'll be using them, but just because I have everything out, I can stamp and emboss some of these. I got this vellum on Amazon, and the actual name of the product was tracing paper, and the pack has like 100 sheets for, I believe I paid 13 euros or something like that, so I believe it's very convenient. It is maybe not that thick as the vellum we use for crafts but I think it is a very good alternative for the vellum that we get from craft stores. Now for coloring my flowers, I'll be using my Kuretake watercolors, and I've already pulled out some of these cakes that come with the kit, with the set. I really want some soft, very soft coloring, so I will be adding some white to this hot pink here. And I've also pulled out the white shimmery color that comes with the set, just because I want to add a bit of sparkle and shine. So I'll just first add some water to my flower, and then I'll drop in some color. Move on to my next color, and I have this very light blue here, but it's not as light as I wanted it, so I'm gonna be adding some white to this one also. And a bit of that shimmer too, although my cup with water here has already a bit of that shimmer in the water. And I think I'm gonna be adding a bit of more water to this flower here, as it's not as light as I want. Just gonna be picking a bit of this color with my paper towel. Okay, and now I can move on to the leaves and do the exact same thing. And I will be heating this up with my heat gun, as I don't have patience or time to leave this to dry naturally, to air dry. So I've trimmed out all my stamped images. I have here a white card base, and I'm gonna be stamping a background. I have this very cute polka dot background stamp. I believe this is from Impression Obsession. I'm not sure. I have it for such a long time. And I will be inking this up with some black ink. This is the VersaFine Onyx Black. And I'm just gonna place my card base right on top of the stamp. And I have here some paper that will help me press the ink onto my card there. Okay. Now for my sentiment, as I said, I will be using the Label Love stamp set from Altenew. And I'm going to be stamping this Celebrate here onto some white cardstock. And the ink that I'm using is Viridian by Ranger. And I'll be trimming this out also. So I can now assemble my card. And before placing all my elements, I just wanted to show you the shimmer that you get with that shimmer white from Kuretake. You can see it here. It's very, very beautiful. I have it all over my hands. I have here some gold string, and I think I'm gonna be putting this behind all the flowers there. I don't know how much of this will show through. And I'll be adding some dots of glue. I'm just gonna pick a bit of this multimedia matte with my brush and just drop it in some of these areas. And this is how I want everything to be layered, so I'll be adding a bit of foam tape to my flowers here. I'm just going to be adding it to the center so I can tuck in the leaves underneath. Put my block a bit here so that the glue can adhere to the paper. And for my sentiment, I will be adding a strip of the same foam tape. And I will add 2 layers of this foam, just because I want to place this on top of my flower here, and the flower is already raised. I have this leaf here that just doesn't want to adhere, so I'm gonna be putting a bit of that multimedia matte right underneath. And just to finish this off, I will be adding these sequins. Yeah, these are all by Simon Says. I have some clear ones and gold. And that's about it. That finishes the card for today. I really love how this paint shimmers. I don't know why I haven't used it until now. I hope I gave you some inspiration. I thank you all for watching, and I will be seeing you soon. Bye bye.